Hey guys, what's happening today? We're gonna start moving the beds around, and that's what's going on at Noah's house. Okay guys, here we are in the garden. It is beautiful. It is a Thursday evening. It's light out, past 5 o'clock. Huh, look at that. I think it's 74, 75 degrees. I don't know why I have my hooded sweatshirt on, but I do. But right behind me, over here, I have the new bed. If you guys can go back and look at some bed building videos, I'll throw up something. I never know what side the card's gonna end up. I'll throw up something to the playlist of building the beds. And I'm putting in one, look at that. Look them weather TV people. I'm putting in one new Vego bed this year. Only one. The last 3 years, I've put in three, and then last year 2. But this is one, I'm gonna move those big grow bags. If you have any memory of my garden, if you can go back and look at gardens, I had 2 big 100-gallon grow bags. Me and my wife got them moved. We had to dig dirt out of there, and it was frozen. We had to take out in big chunks, and we got them moved over that way. And right there is my old wooden bed. That is the first raised bed that I ever built. And I built a big 3x3x3. It's 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot. And I'm trying to think. I think it's 6 years ago. But it's filled with timbers in the bottom, and I filled it up with soil. I'm not even sure where I got the soil. I think it was something I dug out in the yard here. But it was my first attempt at a raised bed, and raised it is. But it's really rotted. The sides are ready to pop out, and we're gonna lose all kind of dirt. There's Lila. She was out here for a little while, and then she went in, and now she wants out. But I started digging it out. I took the little hoop off. I put it over there to use as a greenhouse setup for when my seedlings start coming up. Because we are still gonna, I think we're gonna dip down into the 30s next week, so you never know. Well, hey, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna grab some digging implements, and the dirt I take out, I'm gonna set over there, and I'm gonna use that to top off the new bed. The new bed, in my mind, I'm thinking it's just gonna be an herb bed. So I'm gonna go get a tool to bust up some of the icy soil that's in there, because in the middle, it's still frozen solid. So, hey, let's get digging. All right, I got this out to bust the icy soil out. Let's have at it. It's like I was saying how rotted out it is. I'm down in there because it's all solid frozen. I'm gonna bust it up into pieces to get it out. The back just kind of popped off. I have a good bit of dirt already out, but that's the big reason now we're replacing this bed. Hopefully I don't get everything everywhere. Wow, that whole back is blown off. That's crazy. Well, look at me. I think it's time to shave. It's time to invite spring and summer in. Get the big beard off. And, you know, well, I'm gonna pull you in there. I wanna show you what it looks like. It's kind of weird. All right, well, check it out. So look at that, all rotted out. I just tapped that with a shovel or with my digging tool, with the prong tool, and it just busted out. So far, here's all the soil I've gotten out. Walk over the fence here, and you can see down in there, it's just all rotted out. Look at that. Oop, there we go. All down in there, look at that whole thing just rotted out. But hey, like I said, the years that it lasted, I've grown a lot of good stuff in there. So I wouldn't trade it for anything. And this is what I've been kind of getting at. My nice new shovel from my daughter-in-law here. My collapsible. Look at this. Frozen solid. So I don't know. I may have to just dig out around the sides and each day dig a little more out until we can get that sucker out of there. And I can't wait to see what those timbers look like down there. Hey, I'm gonna keep digging, and I don't know, wish me luck that nothing else falls apart. So I'm getting down there. I've been chunking out. Look at these big frozen pieces. I've been digging these big frozen pieces out. And in the next few days, because it's gonna be in the 70s, these guys will just melt down, turn into some nice soil. So the back, like I showed you, the bottom, anytime I touch anything, things are just breaking. But I'm down. So I'm finally done. And I did put a lot, if I remember right, I put a lot of logs and stuff in here, some sticks. So this first one I built, so maybe not the best. But look at this. This is one of the old logs. It's super wet. You see that? It's all spongy. Oop, stay focused. So that's one of the logs. Now it is a little different because it's frozen down here. So the dirt is frozen to it. And then you see down in there, I dug one up. Oh, here is another one. Look, they're oyster shells. When I was doing this, we had to eating some oysters, and and I was like, oh, there's some oyster shells in there. That's my wife. She's thinking it's been 6 years or so. So just, if you don't pulverize them and turn them into powder, even after 6 years, they do not break down. But and there's that other one I found. I'm just gonna throw them over in the bed and they can do their thing. But I gotta get a couple more of these big frozen. Oh, it's all frozen. I'll chunk them up a little more. But it's pretty cool. But man, this thing is just falling apart around me. Good thing I did this. Well, guys, excuse me. I couldn't dig out anymore, couldn't reach in anymore. So I got that sucker, and I tilted it and drug it over there, and it just fell apart on the way over. But this is the bottom. And I've been poking around in there with a shovel, Not one big solid log. Now I didn't put like big logs, like when I did these beds. This is after and a little more thought out. These beds, I can't remember. I think I put some serious logs. I know the far bed back there, the whole bottom is just filled with wood chips. So, but as far as I can tell, this is nothing but super good, lovely. Let's call it soil, medium. I don't care what you want to call it. But man, it is looking really good. So actually, I'm not even going to dig this out anymore because I'm going to go get some cardboard. Probably not tonight, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna put 3-4 layer cardboard down there, just like I usually do. I was thinking I was gonna reuse the logs that were in there. Turns out no logs in there. But I got some logs up over on that hillside, and I got logs here, and I got logs there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start logging that up. But these big frozen chunks, I definitely want to get them in there for fill toward the bottom. So, I don't know, but I'll bring you guys back when we're doing a little more fill. I'm gonna leave this sucker right here. I can just dig it from there, whoop, over to there. But I'll leave you guys go for now, and let me spin you real quick. But man, I'm pretty excited. That was really cool to see what happens. Crazy finding them oyster shells and not a damn thing happened to them. So you really you have to bust them up and powder them and pulverize them. But hey, I'll bring you guys back probably tomorrow, and we'll start filling up the herb bed. I can't wait. Hey, what's up, guys? Just a quick little snippet to add into the video. I dug that down, the bed back there. Not one log or timber was left. How crazy is that? I don't know where it went. Just got all eaten away. But it has some awesome soil, awesome medium. But I'll spin you around and check out. I found some logs that I had cut and started filling it. So check it out. All right, hey, there's Lou. She just had her eye operated on, actually. Look at that, looks really good. So I found those logs up there. I cut them years ago. Some were kind of cold and kind of wet. So I have them in there. Check that out. Ooh, What is that thing? Okay, never mind. Go away. So like I said, once this defrosts, which it's really defrosting, that was the bottom, and over there is the bottom. So that's what I'm gonna use to fill in all those little gaps and little this and little that. And then I think I'm gonna do a layer of a bunch of small twigs and sticks. I got my logs from up there, which is what I use to fill the center beds with. But look at that, man. How cool is that? I'll bring you guys back when I am putting some dirt in there, and I'll get some small sticks, and we'll just keep adding in, and eventually we're gonna be putting some herbs in there, and I can't wait. Hey guys, I'm moving that dirt around, filling up the bed. I spin around. I finally found one type of log. I didn't put logs. This is like the first bed I built, but oh, you hear it's getting ready to dump the rain. What I've come to find, and I've seen it in Mark's videos from Self-Sufficient Me, Kevin's videos in Epic Gardening, when you dig down and you find the wood that you buried, it almost looks burnt. It's like black little charred bits. And I started thinking, did I put charred wood in there? I did not. But I finally found one. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so check it out. This is one that I found. See how it's kind of black? It looks almost like it was burnt. And that was down in there a bit. But it's real wet and nasty. Plus it's winter here, you know, ends of winter. So of course it's wet, or it's cold. But so far that's the pile I'm digging out. But I did want to show you that. Oh, here's some of the dirt. You get in there, see how it's black? It almost looks like charred. But like I said, I did not put any charred wood in there. Not that I remember. This was back before I had my old YouTube channel. So I don't really know. But I'm gonna keep filling her up. All right, hey, look, over my shoulder, I got all that taken out. I did find some wood down at the bottom. It was just coming off in like slices, soaking wet. Kind of weird. But check this out. I wasn't really sure if I was gonna have enough soil, medium, growing compost, whatever you want to call it. But I think we're gonna make it and allow for a nice addition of some new fresh compost on top. So this right here, for you to remember, had all them logs in there, was just that pile that was over there, all that was left. So I got that in. That's looking really good. Oh, here's one of those ones that just kind of skeetered off. And look at that. You see all the moisture coming out of that? It's like a sponge. So cool. And this, everything on the blue tarp, and wheelbarrow. So the wheelbarrow will be what would have been the very, very top. No, that would have been the very, very top. This stuff was frozen, and that's somewhere in there. But it doesn't matter. It's all going to go in there, and I am pretty happy with how it's going. All right, guys, I'm almost there. It's going to be the last layer. I got that wheelbarrow load in there and everything, and all I have is the last bit that's on the tarp. That actually was the first bit I took off of the old bed. So I'm going to use that on top again. But I just tamped it down to get it poked in there a little better. And I'll tell you what, it's looking really good. Check it out. All right, check it out. I tamped it down. That was everything from there. That was the sides. That was the frozen stuff. Everything that was in the wheelbarrow. And now we just got to put that top layer on. And I'm also going to amend it with a good inch or so top layer of compost once I get some compost. Because everybody there needs amended. These guys need amended. The in-ground, this guy, everybody. I just need a whole truckload of compost. Well, I'm gonna get that in there and bring it back for a wrap-up of the new herb bed. That's what I'm gonna call it, the herb bed. So, see you in a sec. Okay, guys, this is it. This is the finality of the herb bed build. It is the next day. I ended up, man, having a big old fire last night, burning up all kind of gook and crap. And I moved those bags. Man, what a pain that is. So let me show off the herb bed. So check it out. There it is. All filled up. It's gonna sink a little bit. They all sink. But that's all of the soil that was in that old bed. Look at that. And plus it's leaving me, because it got up to that rim, which is right under the rim where I like to fill it up to, because I can add a nice layer of fresh compost to it. We'll plant in it. I see some dill and some basil and some parsley. I don't know, maybe some rocket in there, a couple lettuce plants, something. But I really did that, and I went for the herb bed for one reason. Here's the bed. There's the door. So you're walking right out, and you can snip. You don't have to go look through those beds or anything like that. Now, these are the bags. I did move them over into this spot. They've almost all defrosted. Some of those big chunks, those are still frozen, but they are coming good. But look at that. I think that looks great. Now, I do have some wood chip in a pile down in the side yard, and I need to re-wood chip this right here because it's getting kind of mucky and muddy. But I am pretty satisfied with this. Thanks to Vego for making such a great product. Okay, guys, what do you think? It looks pretty good. I'm really happy with that. I think it looks great. It's going to be great for having tons of herbs growing. Let's go this way. Oh, into the sun. And I can't wait till everything's growing in it and flourishing, and we're going to have basil and stuff. I don't think I'm going to put oregano. I may put some thyme in there because I got a lot of thyme. But I got a different idea for oregano. And in those bags over there, just a little side note, one bag, I'm just going to do flowers. I'm going to put some chamomile. I started some lavender that's turning out pretty good. I'm going to put some lavender in there, and I'm going to put maybe some wildflowers or just get some flower seeds. And I just want that to grow up and just be a nice pollinator bed for my bees. But the oregano, I have another plan. I think I'm going to put it by itself, and I'm going to try to overwinter it. I'm going to try to keep it going for, plenty time to come. Well, once again, thank you to Vego Garden Beds for making such a great product. You can go back and look. I'll leave a card to all my bed building videos, and you can check them out, how I built them, my system, and you can see kind of how it changed throughout the years of me building them. And I kind of have a system down now, and I kind of like it. Well, hey, I hope you enjoyed this bed build, and I hope you come back to see the herbs growing this summer. And that's about all I have for now. It's a beautiful day so far. We're looking for a little bit of rain, but that's good. These beds need watered in anyways. Well, from the garden, I'm Noah. Thanks for stopping by.